It is some kind of ridiculous hour in the morning, but we are going home.
Planta baja.
Good morning, welcome back to the vlog and welcome back to the bike ride. Unfortunately, and welcome back to a bike ride. Back on the bike, unfortunately I forgot my memory card for my main camera today, so we're filming on the GoPro. Hopefully the audio quality isn't too bad, it's quite windy today and I've no wind muff on this thing. But yeah, boys, we're back. We are back. Originally I was going to go out mountain biking today, but no one seemed to be up for it. And I didn't really fancy going on my own, so I just decided to get back on the road bike. I've missed it for long enough now, so yeah, I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back training. As you can tell, I'm suffering. We've done an hour and 45. I'm going to do about 2 hours today in total, but I'm just trying to work my way towards the cafe. Just get to the cafe, and I'll be all right. This time yesterday, I was in 25 degree heat. It's now 20 degrees colder than that. 20 degrees colder in one day. How does that even happen?
Quite easily actually, Cameron, you travel 2,000 miles north, which equates to 0.01 degrees per mile. Yeah, shut up.
To make it 2 hours before I stopped at the cafe and before I bonked, because I know it's coming. That first ride back is always a tough ride. I am many kilos overweight and it's just a big shock to the body. But luckily we stopped at Cedar Farm, and from Cedar Farm home it's like 5 minutes or 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm being fueled by hot chocolate right now. And I should make it home. I've got no idea about my power numbers or anything at the minute because I've not got a power meter on my bike, but honestly it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what power I'm doing. The main thing is, or the important thing is that I'm just on my bike turning my legs pedaling. Like this first week or two back riding, yeah, power numbers are almost completely irrelevant. So after 4 weeks off, a whole month of no riding, that's 70k and 2.5 hours done.
So the eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed that today I was on a bike that isn't my bike. That's because right now that's because right now I'm riding this Cube. This is actually my brother's bike. I'm having to use my brother's bike at the minute because I don't actually own a bike. I mean, I've got my mountain bike, the Trek Remedy, but I don't actually own a road bike at the minute. I'm still waiting for my winter bike to arrive, but it shouldn't be much more than a week, so until then, this is the whip. I don't really know too much about this bike. It's a Cube Agree race with some Easton EA50 wheels, and honestly it's not a bad bike at all. It's doing the job perfectly. It is a 54cm frame, so it's about 2 sizes too small for me, and it's got like an 11cm stem, but I've adjusted any major things like that. I put my saddle on, changed the saddle height to my correct height, and everything else will just do for now. There's no point buying new stems and changing the reach or any of that stuff, because I don't really notice. Like, I don't really suffer that much when my position's slightly out. So for the sake of 3, 4, 5 bike rides, I'm just gonna make use of this bike at the minute before I get my new winter bike. And also in true winter spirit, I've put on this Z-File like quick release mudguard, and honestly this is like the best £15 that I've ever spent. It literally you can literally take it on and off in about 10 seconds. It just unscrews here at the back, and it keeps your backside perfectly dry from any groundwater. So if you don't want to put full mud guards on your bike, or you want to put something on your summer bike, get one of these. Oh man, it's so cold. You're gonna have to allow me to complain about the weather for about a week. Just give me a week. So I was sat at home this afternoon, pretty bored. Originally I wanted to go out on the mountain bike today, but then I ended up going on the road bike. But then I kind of still want to go on my mountain bike, just because I haven't ridden it for a week and I just want to ride it. The clocks went back last night, so it goes dark at like 4:45 today. Winter is well and truly on its way, but it's about 4 o'clock now. I've got 45 minutes until sunset. So I've driven myself to Rivington. I've got my mountain bike and the dog's in the van. So I am gonna go for a ride on my bike. And I've already scratched my frame. There's so many sick little like downhill lines here that I really want to ride down, but I didn't bring a helmet with me because I was just going to stick to the fire road. So that's what I'm going to do. Do wish I had my helmet though. So what I think I'm going to do is, it's a clear night tonight, like a real clear night. There's not many clouds in the sky. There's barely any actually, but I think the sunset's going to look pretty sick. So I'm just going to head uphill, go like as high as I can go, and hopefully from the top, the view of the sunset down should be pretty mental. But my hands are so cold, they're turning red. I hate the winter. I hate the winter. So I'm in the 52. I'm in the 52 at the back, going literally as slow as I possibly can. I don't want to turn this into a double day. My first day back training on the bike and it turns into a double day. Even Lex is like, what is going on here? This is embarrassingly slow. But yeah, I think there's about 15, maybe 20 minutes more of sunlight. And I want to try and get myself to like around here. So I got to follow this road all the way up and get to around here. But yeah, I always love coming up here. It's just so quiet, like there's no one around, and it's just so open and exposed, and yeah, it's a pretty cool place to ride. Alright, I'm gonna call it right here. If I go any further, it's turning into like a proper mountain bike ride, and that's not really the intention that I had. I followed the road up here, like the gravel road, and then came off the track here a little bit up to here, and yeah, I'm getting a little bit dirty now. It's almost becoming a mountain bike ride, and that's not really what I want. So I'm gonna get a couple of cinematics of the sunset and then head back down the mountain or head back down the hill before it gets too dark, because I got no lights and I'm in the middle of nowhere. Alright, time for the fun bit. I'm gonna take it pretty steady. As I mentioned, I haven't got a helmet. It's not that technical. I also don't want to go too fast because Sam's back there, he's struggling to keep up. Alright, made it back to the car in perfect timing because I can literally not feel my hands. How was that, girl? How was that? I think you enjoyed it more than Sam did.